Hey guys, it's DustPox back here. What is going on?
DustPox.
What is going on?
Hey guys, DustPox back here. What's going on? So, yesterday I didn't upload a video because I was live streaming. I had a snow day and I live streamed and a lot of people showed up. We had a lot of fun. Did I just drop one? That's weird. Anyway, so what we did, we just basically ran around, goofed around, did some pranks, hung out with Sim for a little bit, and then we played Spyro with Jenna for a couple hours, and it was just an all-around good time. If you weren't there, I feel sorry for you because we had a lot of fun. Last video, we made this guy. Fully automatic, piston-operated water door. And today, I've been in a really big redstone mood lately, so I want to make a automatic crafting room, and I've blown out this area, and I was going to build it right here. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Reason being, we have an issue. There's the storage room right up in here, so we don't want to infringe on that area, so we have to dig this way now. So instead of just digging and doing the norm, I thought we would actually have some fun with this, and I popped out the TNT, so I thought that would be something fun to do. So I'm going to do a quick little montage for you guys of TNT explosions, so I hope you enjoy. Alright, there we go. So, that wasn't too big of a montage, I suppose, but this is where I want it to be. And what we're going to do today... Also, you guys are going to have to excuse me if you hear noise in the background. I've mentioned this before, but we haven't had them in a while. There is... I live at university right now, and one of the biggest issues I have doing videos at university is I live in the dorm that all the college tours go through to when they're visiting. So, and I'm on the floor and they stop right next to my room, and it's kind of annoying. So you're gonna have to excuse me if that ends up happening. So what we're gonna be doing today is just basically setting up the interface for this this whole crafting room, and I'm gonna go over a little bit of the mechanics and the redstone behind it because well, basically what I'm going to be using is a little trick I learned from Etho. Yeah, I know. He did a selector panel. We're going to be setting up his selector panel today, but he said some tricks in there that is going to help us with the crafting recipes, because this is going to be tools and weapons that we're going to be crafting in here. So, there's one of the issues is ticks, and not ticks, pulses, like how many pulses we get to make something like shoot out into where we want it to be. But we're going to worry about that later. So we got this room all set up and nice and beautiful. And I should probably set down these chests like I set them here for, just so that we have a place to store all the stone and stuff that we don't need just yet. Alright. Next step is we are going to set up this interface. So just give me a moment and I will set this up, and I will be right back with you. Alright guys, so here's basically the interface that we're going to go with. But it's going to be a little bit different than that. So I realized that as I started setting it up that we really need to decorate this before we do anything further. So let's actually, we'll build this together, I suppose. Would probably be like the smartest idea. Whoa, what is going on here? My mouse, I'm telling you guys, I keep telling you, but I never do it. I need to get my other mouse out. I got it for Christmas and I haven't used it at school yet because I'm afraid of it getting swiped. Alright, so let's take this all back down. My bad. And we're gonna have 4 on each side. 4 selections on each side, because we're gonna have let's see, wood, gold, iron, and diamond is one of the selections that we need, and then we're also going to have shovel, pick, hoe, and axe. So that's the 4 on each side that we need. So let's I didn't bring a crafting table down here. Shoot, dang it. Alright, let's actually just do this then. Like that. I'll put you there. So, we're going to put our 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And that is just about as even as I think it's going to get, unless we dug the wall back once on this side. In fact, yeah, that's what I think I want to do. So just give me 1 more minute and I will be right back again. Alright, we're all set and it's all even now, so we can fill that back in. And then above these guys we need to put our redstone lamps. So 1, 2, 3, and then our last one is 4. Voila. And then under that we have buttons. I'm thinking actually to switch those out to wood buttons. We'll do that later though if we do end up doing it. So, next step is to dig this out like this and set up a little line of redstone underneath it. Alright, cool. And that's working exactly the way it needs to be. Next step, I'm going to do one side and then I'm going to do the other off camera, and then we'll meet up and we'll finish decorating, and then we'll talk about how we want to go from this point on. So let's see. Let's actually switch this back out because that's what we need. We're going to dig back this a lot. Let's see, I think I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back. So got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back. And I'm going to finish digging this out and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, we all set up now. The next step is we need... Oh, hey there. You can get out of there, can't you? Yes, you can. What we do is we set up a line right here, and then right behind that line, we want to set a bunch of repeaters like this. Perfect, perfect, absolutely marvelous, I must declare. Next step is we need to set up, right on top of here, we need a bunch of pistons. Now, you can use sticky pistons or you can use regular pistons. It depends on what you want. I'm going to use regular pistons because I don't want to use my slime balls on these, and if you're going to use regular pistons, you're going to have to use sand for what I'm going to show you. So, because sand is affected by gravity, and that's just the way it works. So, a sticky piston, if you want to use another type of block back here, you're going to have to use a sticky piston so it pulls it back down. If you're going to use sand, you can use these guys because they'll just fall back down with the piston. Alright, so those all are set at no, you don't change it up. The next thing you do is right above that, you got to put your sand. So, come here, you. Can I not jump up there? No, I can. Good. Put our sand up here. Then above the sand, we have nothing. Haha. But we are going to put blocks right next to the sand, so more stone is needed. Right behind this guy, I think. Yep. Just like that. Now we're going to pillar up a little bit, and I might need to dig this deeper, but I don't exactly know. Now this right here is going to be where our output is. This block right above the light. Oops. Maybe we'll just make a staircase. There we go, that's better. Staircase there too. Perfect. So this block here is going to be our output. So whatever we want to have happen is going to come from this block here. So we've put repeaters here and we set those to 3 ticks. Whoops. Now if we didn't set that to 3 ticks, what would happen is it would pulse twice, which is going to help us out a lot when we're trying to get our sticks and stuff for our tools. Alright, let me get some torches up in here, it's getting kind of dark. And we don't want that, do we? No indeed. Alright, next thing we need is a block. We're going to go 2 blocks behind this. Just like that. And here we're going to put, it's going, which way does that go? Goes this way. With just 1 tick and then a line of redstone. That is marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. So let me just test this out real quick. If we click that, it doesn't stay though. It picks it, but it doesn't stay. Now the issue with that is that this isn't getting powered yet. So what we need to do is set up a reset thingamabob. I think I'm doing this right. I hope I'm doing this right. Alright, so what we need is a piston right here. Piece of sand on it. So that gets shot up in the air with that. And then from there, oh wait, we need to go down. No, I lied. We're right. Let me go. Whoop! Dang it! Right there. I'm gonna put that there. How are we gonna get out of here? That's the question. That is the question. Man, I'm such a genius sometimes. And we're going to connect it all the way up to here with a. I think this is right. I did something goofy. No, it's like this. With a... No. Oh, no. We need this. Set it to. And then we flop this on up to there, and then we invert the signal here. That should be correct. Alright, well I did something goofy here. Something very goofy. I'm going to quickly go and check what I did wrong, and I'll be right back with you and tell you what I did. I figured out what I did wrong. I'm such a dork sometimes. So I screwed up the monostable circuit here. What you need is the piston, the repeater down here set to 2 next to the piston with the sand on it. And then this goes up and then inverts the signal up here like that. And now we have 4 selections. So when I select this guy, that gets lit up. And then you can come up here and you can see that this is lit up. So whatever we want to happen gets happened here. So like we can set up repeaters going across and all that good stuff to have different things get shot out when we want them to get shot out. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to go and set this up on the other side, and then I'm going to stop and we're going to take a step back and take a look at our beautiful work, and we're going to set up another one of these but a little bit different, and then we're going to decorate it. So I'll be back in just a flash. I'm sorry that I screwed that up. I feel like such a dork, but we need to definitely decorate this. We're also going to put little item frames over these things. So for example, this one, I haven't decided which side I want to be which yet, but say this is the, oh, he might be back. Alright, cool. This may be like wood, gold, iron, and diamond, and then over here we'll have the same thing except for it's going to be shovel, pick, hoe, and axe or something like that. And then over here we can choose maybe sword, and then we can choose tool. So it's going to be a weird interface. Oh, he is back. It's gonna be a weird interface to work with, but I think I can make this work. I've been doing a little research, and I've got a couple ideas. So I'll be back in just a flash. Oh no, they're jumping. Oh, the big one stopped jumping. Good. Oh man, it worked. Okay, cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. So I'm pretty proud of myself. We've gotten most of this thing done only coming into 2 hitches. First was that one that obviously I showed you guys where I was being all goofy. Second hitch, however, is that this guy comes into this hallway that leads to massive amounts of cave that I still want to be using for stuff. So, alright. The next step in this thing for now is going to be to decorate it so that it looks nice and so that it's not... Oh gosh, what is going on? I can't believe this. Alright, something's going on. The next thing is to decorate this so that it looks nice while existing, if that makes sense. We need to decorate these panels, make them look nice, and then we can start running redstone and stuff for the rest of it, which I don't think I necessarily want to do today. Alright, so let's see. First thing I need to do is honestly set down a crafting bench, because this whole room is based on crafting. But I also want to make that automatic, so I'm thinking about doing something like I used to have in my LP world, or my single player world, where it would come up automatically when I wanted it to, and then go away when I didn't need it to, when it didn't need to be here. So the way I'm thinking about doing this, oops, something along the lines of this. And then that there. And what I'm going to do is put the item frames over this. And I think that would make it a nice look. Haha, I've lost all my diamond gear twice. Things I could lose. I lost power 5 flame. Holy crap. Sim, you gotta get your butt in gear. So, that's looking nice for that. Let's go. I know, I was gonna use no wood with this, but if you don't use any wood in your build, it looks really, really bad. So, I do want to use just a little bit of wood, because I don't want it to look bad. Whoa, I also need to find a way to make that quicker, because it's kind of slow, and kind of bugs me when I have to wait for it, so usually I just end up swimming through it. I'm actually thinking about turning it into a piston door, which would also be nice to have over here. What I mean is like have a piston door right for this guy. So you just walk in, and then we'll have like that crap T flip-flop going for it as well. Alright, so this is what it's gonna look like. Just like this. Which actually looks really nice in my opinion. I don't have any objections to that. And there. Oh yeah, tomorrow's the pre-release, isn't it? That's right. Alright, that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Let's see. The next thing we need to do is figure out what we want where. I've got signs. Well, I got a couple signs. Let's make a couple pieces of wood. Just a couple, not too many, after all. And let's just decide where we want everything to go. Let's see. All those guys. 11, that's plenty. Here we're gonna have, let's have the what you call it, the materials over here. So we'll go wood. And I'll put item frames so that you guys know what they are. Wood, gold, oops, iron, and then we also need diamond. Yeah, and like we're gonna use that one. Ever. That's good. Then we need over here, because we're gonna go, I guess it doesn't matter over here. Let's just do shovel. VEL. Nice. Oh, nope, not very nice. We need that in the middle, just for decoration for now. Shovel. I think I spelled that right. Pick. Hoe and axe. Axe and hoe. Axe and hoe. Very nice. Perfect, just the way we want it. And this room does have a center point, which is good. Now we've got to decide. Oh, what's going on? No goodbye? English. What are you smoking there, Sim? Next thing we really need to do is, well, first let's light this up a little bit differently. We need to decide how we want to retrieve our items. Now, I've had a couple ideas for this, and one of the ideas I had was to maybe have them go into a chest, but I didn't want that. I want them to, like, pop out from the roof somewhere, like, just land on you. So I want to have them pop out, like, right here. I think that would be a good spot for it. So we're just going to have it pop out right here, and we're going to decorate that a little bit nicely. Nicer than what it is right now. Get rid of you, we don't need you. And we'll go around like this. And we'll put a sign right here, because it's going to come out using water. That doesn't look terrible. No, I actually kind of like that. Next thing we got to make a decision on is the floor. I was thinking we could use these guys, actually. I really like using these guys as a material, and they're cheap and fun to use, and they look good. So we're going to use these guys. Also, we got to decide where we want this little automatic crafting bench to be. The bench isn't going to be automatic. You can't, there's no way in vanilla to automatically craft something. So the whole idea behind this is to automatically get your items when you press a button or two. Yeah. So, but I do want, when I press the start button, because what we have to do is we have to select, say I want a wooden hoe, then nothing's going to happen until I go over here and make sure that there's a lever set to tools, which will allow me to get 2 sticks from that, and then we have to hit the start button. When we hit the start button, then everything happens and a crafting table comes out, is at least the way I hope it's going to be. I might run into a little bit of an issue with that because, you know, maybe the crafting table won't stay out as long as I need it to be stayed out, so I don't know, we'll figure something out. But I do want that to be automatic in some way or another. And let's get rid of you. And we can dump a bunch of stuff in the chest real quick so we can clear out a little bit of inventory space. Hermagersh. Let's get rid of you. That should be good for now. Alright, now let's feather this out. Ooh, oh, I had plenty of room back there. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, this is what we got going right now. I'm actually kind of double thinking this floor. Maybe we'll do something like a cool pattern going around in it, but I don't like this just plain like this. And I've also set the crafting table right here for now. The next thing that I would like to do is have a area where we can just go and throw our materials in. Well, enjoy the rest of the day. See ya, bud. I want to be able to just throw all my materials into maybe a chest or something, and then they go and they get sorted out into these different areas for the wood, gold, and iron, so that I don't need to go up into the redstone every time I need to refill. I think I'd actually like to put that over here somewhere. So let's see, we need at least 4 of those. And there's a center point in here, so it's not going to be even. But what we can do is this. 3, 4. Like that. And that... Ooh. That looks bad. What did I do wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Did that. Like that, and then we'll put the start button there. And we're also going to have the sword option somewhere over here, because that's just going to change up if I'm going to get 1 pulse or 2 pulses. So what's going to happen is we're going to basically have another thing like this. Like, we're going to have another one of these, but it's just going to be a single one. In fact, I think I want to put that in the middle. Actually, let's do that right now. I'm going to set that up and I'll be right back with you again. Alright guys, I've been fiddling with this for about an hour now, and I think I've got it halfway finished. It's a little tough, but we'll just pretend that this light here represents the dispenser that's going to be dropping the sticks. You flip that switch, and it is 1 pulse. So that means we're only going to get 1 stick out of that, which is fine for now because that's just the sword. But what I'd like to end up doing is splitting this up so we have a button here and a button here. Whoops-a-daisy. And then you can press the button if you want for the sticks, and then there'll be a start button right here that will start it all up. So let me just quickly show you the redstone. Basically what I have is a yes-no, well, I'm just going to call it a yes-no choice maker doohickey. So it's basically like what we have over here with these 2 guys, except for it's one or the other. And it's only going to give you 1 pulse. So you have the button come in right above the block right there, and that will power the redstone here, which will invert here and allow redstone to pass through this block, which is being powered by the lever directly. Then this part right here is just the reset, so that's not too important. Then this can go here. It'll pass through and power the piston, which will allow it to pass through. Then we have, oh, dang it, you gotta be good at parkour to start doing redstone, and I'm not very good at parkour yet. So, yeah, that's a big problem. Anyway, so then you gotta, it comes up here and it passes through, and then we'll probably have like a dispenser here, or like a block here, and then a dispenser, where it'll travel through and then light that guy up. But, the next step is to do another one of these on the opposite side, only this one is going to, instead of giving 1 pulse, we want it to give 2 pulses so that we can get 2 sticks for tools. So keep an eye out for that. That video should be soon. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. This is going to be an ongoing project of mine for probably a while, because this is my first large-scale homemade redstone project I've ever done. I've never really completely invented a redstone project like this, so I want to see how it turns out. If you guys got any suggestions, be sure to let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. See you later.